Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. Today we're going to flow through a live 60-minute yoga class. We will begin with a warm up and then midway into our yoga practice, we will stop and have a water break. I'll check the messages and see if there are any yoga postures you'd like to flow through today. So I will meet you on your mat. Alrighty. I'm always just trying to get the right alignment, and I just want to do a little adjustment right there. Today, and from here, what we'll do is we're going to step the left foot out, step the right foot out, take a deep bend, hinging in the hips, and then rise up. Now we'll bend deep, rise up, and another deep bend, and flow up. Now we're going to focus on the hips. The hips are going to flow to the right, center, left. Keep your knees straight. Right, center, left, center. Now we're going to go right, go back, left, and forward. Make a circle now. Right, be fluid. Now bring a little fluidness. Yes, getting the spine involved and breathing deep. All right, so we're stretching out the muscles in the legs and we're engaging the hips, the glutes, the core. So many good benefits for the body in the stretch. On the inhale, we're going to rise up back to the neutral spine position. And then the hips will flow left. Left, back. We're just going opposite, right, and forward. Let's do it again. Left, back, breathe, right, and forward. Let's be fluid with it. Circle. Fill your lungs. Excellent. Keep circling. I'm going to let another student into class. Keep breathing. Awesome flow. The next breath will guide us to flow upward, back to the neutral spine position. Guide the arms out and allow the arms to flow overhead. Release down. So let's inhale, arms overhead, and release down. Again, we're going to look down towards the mat. Guide your chin towards your collarbone and encourage the crown of the head to flow to the front of the room. Now we'll begin to heel toe our feet inward. Keep flowing until ultimately your thighs will touch. With the thighs touching, inhale, lift your head up. Hands flow to waist. We're going to bend the right knee. And now release the palms. So now your hands will touch. So now you'll have your palms touching each other. And let's go ahead and just clasp our hands for more centering. Okay, so we're pressing the palms together actively, engaging pectoral muscles. The right heel is lifted. Now we're going to lift up the right knee. As you lift your right knee, squeeze your left glute muscle. You don't have to lift your foot high. We want to make a circle with the foot to the left. Make a circle. And then we want to circle our foot to the right. Excellent flow. Let the foot be still and then release the foot back onto your mat. And now we're going to guide the opposite heel to bend. Should be left heel bending. Connect with the focal point. When you're ready, you're going to lift up your left knee. Lift your heart as the knee rises and squeeze that right glute muscle. Pull the belly in. You're going to circle your foot outward. Awesome flow. And then we're going to circle the foot inward. Excellent movement. Allow the foot to be still and then release the foot all the way down. Straighten your fingers. And guide your hands forward. Let your palms face down and begin to circle your hands outward. Wiggle those fingers and then circle hands inward. Allow your hands to be still. Guide the arms outward and release down. Now the elbows bend, palms touch. Rest your thumbs on sternum and gaze downward. This will be connected with our own heart rhythm. Notice the fullness of your breath and breathe deeply. On the exhale breath, blink the eyes open a little wider. We are now prepared to start our yoga practice for today. Today we are going to start in a mountain pose. So make sure that all of your weight is transferred into your heels. Let's lift up all 10 toes. We're going to lift all our toes up. And the reason why we do that is to ensure that our weight is rooted in our heels. Now, notice this feeling. So keep your weight in your heels and then spread your toes as widely as you can and bring the pinky toe down, next toe down, until you keep your weight in your heels and just release the toes onto the mat as well. The kneecaps are squeezing, the heart is lifted, we have relaxed shoulders. The breath allows us to press our palms together actively, and the hands are going to rise overhead. And then, as the elbows straighten, release your palms forward and relax your shoulders. As you relax your shoulders will naturally lower away from the ears. So you want your shoulders to be lowered, not near your ears. So relax your shoulders, wonderful adjustment. We have our fingers straight. This is a mountain pose. This posture guides benefits to the fingertips all the way to our toes. We're breathing deep. We're following the flow of the breath, just allowing the breath to create a calming wave for the body. From here, we're going to inhale, we're going to look upward. So as you breathe, look up towards the sky. Lift your heart up as you're breathing. Begin to squeeze your glute muscles and then just guide your arms back very slowly. You squeeze the glute muscles to protect our low back, and we just have the heart flowing upward towards the sky in a receiving manner. Palms are floating up towards the sky also in a receiving manner. What a wonderful standing back bend. The next breath allows us to lift the heart and flow up back to the neutral spine position with relaxed shoulders. And now we'll rotate the arms so the palms face each other. We'll guide the arms to flow closer, palms touch. Let's go ahead and clasp our hands. So all fingers are bending, but go ahead, let's straighten the pointer finger. So we have our pointer finger straight, all other fingers bending, and then we're going to reach up towards the sky. This time we allow our shoulders to lift up towards our ears. And as you exhale, fold your body to the right slowly. Excellent. And you're pressing your hands away from your body and then begin to gaze up. Turn your head upward, and the heart is also flowing upward for a wonderful side stretch. Notice the way your heart is beating and notice the rise and fall of your chest. On your next inhale, you're going to lift the heart up and guide the body to flow upward back to the neutral spine position. Once you connect in neutral spine position, take another deep breath. The heart rises, and on the exhale, we're going to now fold to the opposite direction, pressing our hands away from the body, lifting the heart up and gazing upward. We're actively pressing our hands away from the body, noticing the heart rhythm. Awesome flow. On the inhale, we're going to rise upward, moving with purpose and focus, flowing back to our neutral spine position. Now we'll release the fingers and flow. From here, let's rotate the arms in, let the palms touch, elbows bend, lift your heart up as you're bending elbows. Fill your lungs completely, actively pressing palms together, allowing your thumbs to rest on heart center, shoulders relaxing. From here, we'll guide the right knee to bend, the right heel lifts. Allow your right knee to flow outward. The sole of the foot rests on the inner leg. From here, we'll take a breath. Let's lift up the right knee, breathe, press the palms together actively, release your left hand, and see if you can capture your ankle or foot. Guiding the knee downward with a lifted heart. Full inhalation, complete exhalation. Lift your heart and breathe. Excellent. From here, Let's take a breath, and we can release the foot, guide the foot to lower all the way down until the leg straightens. Next breath, now opposite knee bends. Should be perhaps that left heel lifting up. Connect with the focal point, gaze intently. And your breath will guide the bending knee to lift up. Breathe. Flow at your own pace. Guide the navel inward. Let your knee splay outward. And then we'll release the right hand and guide the hand to capture that ankle or foot, or even the big toe perhaps. Guiding the knee downward with a lifted heart. Full inhalation, complete exhalation. And we know the wiggles are our friend. It's okay to be wiggly in yoga. That actually strengthens the body. Just keep breathing. And on the exhale, and from here, we're going to guide both of our knees to bending. We're also hinging in the hips as if we're sitting in a chair. Our belly is flowing inward. Now we'll allow our right heel to lift up. And we're going to guide the right knee to rise. Breathe, lift up that right knee, pull the belly in. Now we're balancing on a bended leg because the left knee is bending still. Allow the right knee to flow outward, cross the leg, and just rest your foot on top of the bending knee. What an awesome flow. Take another breath, see if you can bend a little more. See how it feels. Breathe into it. Be gentle with the body. On your inhale breath, we're going to lift up that right knee, uncross, and release the foot back to the mat. Straightening knees, pressing palms together. Let's meet up at our mountain pose. Allow your breath to be fluid, elongate your spine, palms release forward, shoulders are relaxing. We're going to find peace within this mountain pose. Notice the fullness of your breath. On the exhale, let your arms rotate in and flow closer so your palms will touch. Elbows release to bending, and we actively press palms together. And we're going to meet up at heart center, connecting with our own heart rhythm. Breathing full breaths. As we exhale, we're going to guide both of our knees to bend. We're guiding the navel to flow inward. This engages our diaphragm when we pull the belly inward. The next breath now guides the opposite heel. Should be the left heel lifting. Gaze intently at a focal point that is beneath. So we'll breathe and always let your breath be your guide. Don't rush. What an awesome flow. Cross the leg and guide the knee to just splay outward. The standing knee is bending, so we have the right knee bending. Think about sitting in a chair and just allow your breath to balance your body. Awesome. So lovely. On the inhale, the left knee rises and uncrosses. When we return the foot back onto our mat, we'll straighten both legs, pressing palms together. And then we'll step our feet outward. Taking a nice widened stance with legs straight. The breath allows the arms to extend outward, palms face down, and now the left toes point away from the body. Gaze downward. Notice how your heels make an imaginary line. If not, adjust accordingly. The right toes will flow in slightly, and then we'll guide the left knee to bend, turn the head to the left. Yes, guide that left knee to float just past that left ankle if you can. Notice how your shoulders are relaxing. We're gazing past the front fingers. And this will be our warrior two posture. From here, we'll take a deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to lower the left arm, placing the left hand in front of the left heel, and guide the right arm to flow upward. The right palm faces the wall in front of us. Our shoulders are stacked. We're in a nice deep side lunge. So good for the body. Full inhalation, complete exhalation. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, let's Guide the right arm to lower. We're going to bend that left knee a little more and lift up the right toes. As the right, all right, so listen to your body and be gentle and kind to the body. What an awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath, release palms, and guide the palms onto the mat. Now let's think of a shifting motion. We're going to transfer our weight forward so we can guide the left heel to lift and the right toes will connect with the mat. So breathe, shift, and we're just going to rise up, straightening that left knee. Let's flow to a wide-legged forward fold, guiding all 10 toes to flow forward. And we have our palms on the mat. The elbows are straight. The next breath allows us to rise up. Breathe deep, guide your navel inward, let your palms face each other. The breath guides the arms to flow outward. Keep elongating the spine and allow your fingertips to flow to the sky. Moving at your own pace. The next breath allows the arms to begin to release downward. The right toes point away from the body. We're going to bend the right knee. Left toes flow inward slightly so we can meet up in a warrior two. Shoulders level and relaxed. Palms facing downward, fingers straight, and we're turning our head so we can gaze past our right fingers, and we're actively squeezing the elbows. When you squeeze your elbows, notice how you engage your tricep muscles, right? You want to tone up your muscles, so really squeeze, engage, and focus. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, we're going to lower our right hand in front of the shoulders, be stacked. And we have the left palm facing the front of the room. We're in a wonderful side lunge, opening the hips, toning legs, strengthening arms and shoulders. So many benefits in this side lunge. From here, we'll take another complete breath. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to lower the left arm downward. Begin to lift up the left toes. Your hands will connect with the mat for balance. And if able, you can see if you'd like to lift both of your hands up, or you can keep one hand down for balance, whatever feels best for your body right now. Inviting gravity into the hips, allowing hips to open. The next breath allows us to release the palms if they were touching, and now we're going to shift forward. Press the body upright. Left toes connect with the mat. Right knee flows to straighten. Let's flow to a wide-legged forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold, all 10 toes pointing towards the front of the room. Eyes open for focus and concentration. And from here, in this wide-legged forward fold, let's do a little cat-cow with our spine, okay? And for cat-cow, what we do is we press the belly towards the wall behind us. The chin is flowing towards the collarbone. The next exhale guides the navel in, spread those shoulder blades, but keep your fingertips at least on the mat, or you could do cupcake fingers. We're pulling the belly in. This is the cat position. So let's just do 2 of those. Belly flowing towards the wall behind us, lifting sit bones, lifting glutes. Yes. Excellent flow, ladies. All right. So after you complete your last one, we will meet up in a wide-legged forward fold with the spine still. The next breath allows us to heel toe our feet inward, so breathe deep as the feet flow closer and closer together at your own pace. Ultimately, the thighs touch. And now we'll place our hands on our shins, fingers pointing downward. The breath guides the heart to press forward. Let's flow to a flat back forward fold, pressing the heart forward, lifting tailbone up. Awesome flow. Guide the arms to flow back. Palms will face each other, elbows straight, nose pointing downward. Now we'll take another complete breath. And as we exhale, the arms lower, knees begin to bend. Hinge in your hips as if you're sitting in a chair. Spread your shoulder blades across the back. Hang like a rag doll with eyes open. Allow your breath to connect with heart energy. On your inhale breath, we begin to rise upward, lifting up one vertebrae at a time. Begin to straighten your knees, palms face forward. Allow the heart to rise up. Receive length in your spine and the fingertips flow all the way to the sky. We're going to meet back up in our mountain pose. Once in mountain pose, relax the shoulders, rotate arms in, palms touch, elbows bend. Let's flow to heart center, noticing heart rhythm. Once at heart center, take another breath. On the exhale, hands flow forward, elbows straighten, palms face upward to receive goodness. Allow the arms to extend out. Excellent control and focus. We are about 30 minutes into practice. Wonderful time for a water break. I'm going to grab some water and come right back and check questions in the comment. Alrighty, let's see. Welcome back, welcome back. For those of you that might have just joined, my name is Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. We're currently taking a little water break from our 60-minute yoga class. And if you have any postures you'd like to flow through today, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll make sure that we connect with those postures during the remainder of class. Whew, that felt good. That felt good. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies. Welcome back. So, we are going to resume seated. We are going to resume seated in easy pose. Left leg in front in easy pose. Arms relaxing on legs. We'll have the palms facing up if we want to feel more energy. Palms facing down if we want to feel more relaxed. The heart is lifted. Relax your shoulders, relax low jaw, and just gaze down towards the tip of your nose. You want your breath to be very, very slow, full, and purposeful. You're noticing how your chest is rising as you inhale. And as the chest is rising, you're noticing the pulsing of the heart. So just notice how your breath engages with the heart rhythm. When you're ready to exhale, just release the breath. Allow the body to soften a little more, keeping the heart lifted and guiding the navel inward. We're allowing the breath to cleanse the body. The breath is guiding a calming wave to flow over the body. As we're sitting nice and tall, we're strengthening our spine, improving our posture, and gravity is opening our hips for us. So good for the body. The next breath allows the arms to extend outward and flow all the way overhead. Our fingertips are going to flow towards the sky. On the exhale, let your palms face outward and downward and release the arms. Keep lifting the heart as the arms lower. Keep guiding the navel inward. And ultimately, your fingertips will connect with the floor or mat. From here, we'll take a breath. We're going to lift up the right leg. Breathe, lift your right leg. You can use your hands to guide you. Lift the right leg, guide the left. So we're in easy pose. Now we have our right leg in front. Our arms are resting on our legs. Again, choose the hand position that works best for you right now. Lift the heart up as much as you can. Good. And then guide the navel inward. We want to strengthen our diaphragm. We want to activate our abdominal wall. And on the exhale, notice the area below your belly button. So really guide that area in. That's the lower abdominal wall. And it's important to engage in that way. To strengthen the body. Continue to take long cleansing breaths. Continue to tap into your own heart energy. On your next inhale breath, blink your eyes open a little wider. Notice heart rhythm. Take a cleansing breath, guide the arms to flow outward and upward. Awesome flow. Now we'll rotate the arms in so the palms will face each other and see if you can guide your bicep area towards your head. It's okay if your arms don't touch your head, but if you can comfortably, go ahead and do so. See how it feels. Breathe deep. If you'd like a little more, go ahead, clasp your hands, but have your pointer finger straight. So all fingers are bending, pointer finger straight. Lift the arms up and guide the arms behind the head. See how that feels. If it's uncomfortable, then just go back to the other position. Breathe deep, the heart is lifting, and the belly flows inward. The next breath allows let the palms begin to release. Keep straightening the fingers, keep lifting the heart as the arms lower. We're still guiding our navel inward as the heart rises. What a controlled flow to guide our fingers back down to the floor or mat. Now we have our right leg in front. We're going to take a breath, right leg rises. We're going to use our hands to guide the right leg to rise. And you can lift the leg. I'm lifting mine up here because this is my level of flexibility. But if your leg is lifted like this, that's fine too. So listen to your body, okay? All right, so choose your level and lift your leg up. From here, you're showing your leg love by hugging your leg. And then slowly take micro movements and just slowly move the body from side to side, slow movements. And as you start to breathe, you can widen the movements as much or as little as you'd like. Excellent flow. We're strengthening arms and shoulders and strengthening the spine. From here, we'll take a breath and we'll guide that right knee back. Use the right hand to support underneath the heel and just guide the knee all the way back, pointing to the wall behind. From here, see if you can guide your leg on top of shoulder. See if you'd like to try that, or you could just stay with the leg off of the shoulder. So if you want, you can lift the leg and guide the leg on top of the shoulder. See how it feels. If it doesn't feel good, remove it. So from here, we'll take a breath and we'll guide the right leg out to a diagonal. So we'll use the right pointer, middle finger, and thumb to capture the big toe. And we're going to guide the leg out at a long. If you'd like a little more, you can lift up the left arm. So the left fingertips flow towards the sky with the heart is lifted and the navel flows inward. Awesome flow. Next breath, we can guide the right foot to flow towards the front of the room. And the breath guides the foot back out to diagonal. We can stay here if we want a little more. We can guide the left hand to capture the right foot. Release the big toe, guide the right arm forward. Press the heart forward, and the right hand supports the right heel. Full inhalation, complete exhalation. So good for the body. So if you're holding your right heel with your right hand, and your left hand is holding the toes, release the toes. So now the left fingertips are flowing towards the sky, and we're going to guide the right knee to bend. We're going to return back to easy pose this time. Our left leg will be in front. We're going to lower the left arm all the way down. We're at the starting position in easy pose, focusing on our left leg. The breath guides us to lift the leg, and again, choose how high you want to lift your leg, and take your time. So that's what I do. I just lift the leg, and then I just ease it up. I cradle it, and I just go nice and slow. Go slow. Choose your level and breathe deep. Show your leg some love. Breathe deep. Notice heart rhythm. From here, once you're hugging the leg, you can guide movement, and you can be slow with the movement. No need to rush. Be gentle with the body. Breathe deeply, and allow your breath flow. From here, we'll allow the body to be still, and now we will use the left hand to guide that left knee back. So now the left knee is flowing towards the wall behind us. Awesome flow. You can stay here. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can guide the left leg on top of the left shoulders and just see how it feels. See if it feels comfortable. If it's not comfortable, then don't do it. Just stay at the side position, okay? In yoga, you never want to feel discomfort, right? Your facial muscles should always be softened. You should be able to smile, okay? Because you're taking good care of the body. From here, if we want a little more, we can guide the left knee to straighten, and the left foot flows outward at a diagonal position. Remember, lift your heart up. If you want a little more, you can even lift the right arm all the way overhead. Excellent flow. Next breath guides that left foot to flow forward towards the front of the room. And the next breath guides the foot to flow back out. If you'd like a little more, you can use your right fingertips to capture the big toe. And you can use that left hand to hold the left heel. Guiding the heart to flow towards the front of the room. Toning our leg muscles, strengthening the ligaments in the arms and shoulders. So good for the body. Breathe a little deeper. On the exhale, if you're holding your big toe, go ahead and release that. And we're going to guide the left knee to bend. Right arm lowers, and we're just going to release to what is called cobbler pose. So the soles of our feet. When I say touching, they're not necessarily sandwiched together. They might splay apart like mine do. So mine don't actually meet. They're more so touching near where the pinky toe and the side of the foot is. So everybody has a different way their feet connect in cobbler pose. Now we'll rest our arms on our legs, palms up if you want energy, palms down if you want to feel more relaxation, and we lift the heart up. So lift the heart. When you lift the heart, your spine is lengthening. You're lengthening the spine, strengthening the spine, and you're relaxing your low jaw, guiding the navel inward, and you're gazing downward in another receiving mode, receiving openness in the hips, having an open heart, mindful to guide as much air as you can into your lungs. This is how we strengthen our pulmonary system, and this is how we also increase oxygen levels into the bloodstream. Very good for the body. The next breath allows the arms to flow upward. Lift your heart as your arms are rising. Yes, guide that navel inward. Ultimately, our fingertips touch, palms touch, and release the elbows to bend. Keep breathing. Press your palms together as elbows are bending. Together, we're going to meet up at heart center with relaxed shoulders. With shoulders relaxing, allow the knees to flow upward. And we'll straighten the right leg, folding forward to the straight leg, guiding the arms to straighten, and either hands will hover over the flexing foot, or you can capture the sole. If you're holding the sole of your foot and you want to go even deeper in the posture, release the foot, rotate your hands so your palms are facing away from your body, stack them, and then fold forward. You'll have a more intense stretch. Everybody's chin is flowing towards the collarbone. We're allowing the forehead to flow towards the knee or thigh. The belly is hollow. The front foot is flexing. On the inhale, we're going to rise up. So when you're ready, don't rush. Go ahead and flow upward. The body is rising. The heart is lifting. And our fingertips are going to flow towards the sky with a hollow belly. Take another breath, and we're going to bend the right knee on an inhale. Right knee bends. On the exhale, left leg extends. Left foot flexing. Release towards the straight leg. Remember, your breath is your guide. As you release towards the straight leg, you're guiding your navel inward. Either resting hands on the foot, hands might be hovering, or you might be capturing the sole of the heel, or you might even have your palms facing away from the sole of the foot. All right, so everybody's at different levels. However, everybody's here because they want to take good care of their bodies. So we all have that in common. We're showing our bodies great love as we're toning leg muscles, strengthening the ligaments in the body, breathing with purpose and focus. What a wonderful flow. And to rise up slowly, lifting the arms, the body flows up. Guide your navel inward and bend your left knee. On your next breath, allow the arms to release down. Keep lifting the heart. And our fingertips flow all the way towards the mat. From here, we'll take another breath, and we're going to turn our body now to the right. Connect with your sit bones. Make sure your sit bones are on your mat. And from here, we're going to do some rock backs. Those are nice and fun. So let's sit at the top of our mat, and we'll be in easy pose. So the legs will be crossed. Arms are resting on your legs. The next breath allows the knees to rise up towards the chest, and your feet will lift. So lift your feet up. The next breath allows you to release the lowest portion of your back towards the mat, and we're just going to go one vertebrae at a time. The knees float to the chest. Extend your feet over your head, and then bring the knees back to bending. Begin to lift your heart up, press your feet away from the body, and you'll be back in easy pose. That's called a rock back. It's really fun, and you get a massage on your back. You're inverted, so many benefits in this rock back. So we're going to do a couple more at our own pace. When you're ready, go at your own pace. Breathe, lift the knees towards the chest, feet rise up. When you're ready, release the low back onto your mat, and the knees flow to the chest. Feet extend overhead. Knees return back to bending, feet push away from the body, and guide us back to our easy pose. All right, so we're just gonna, let's do two more. Let's do two more, it's so much fun. We're just breathing. I'm gonna do my last one. Excellent flow. Returning back to easy pose, cross-legged with a lifted heart. Let's lift the heart up. Awesome flow. From here, let's take a breath. Uncross the legs, knees point to the front of the room. We're gonna lie on our left side, facing the front of the room. Now from here, we're gonna roll on our backs, lower the left arm, and we'll be prepared for our final yoga posture. This is called our Shavasana. So we're lying on our backs. Relax your arms at your side. Make sure your spine is long and straight. Relax your low jaw. Close your eyes. Okay. During Shavasana, what we do is we commit ourselves to only focusing on ourselves. Only focus on this moment in time that you're lying on your yoga mat, noticing the way the chest is rising and lowering, noticing the pulsing of the heart. Notice that rhythm and connect with your heart vibration as you're breathing. Notice the coolness of your breath. And this is a time that we can just connect with our own inner peace. As we're inhaling, we're receiving calm. As we're exhaling, we're allowing the body to soften and relax a little more. Heart rhythm. As we hold on to this feeling of serenity and focus, allow the feet to slowly move from side to side. Wiggle those toes and breathe deep. As the feet are moving from side to side, we're activating our ankles. We begin to squeeze and release our calf muscles. We squeeze and release the kneecaps. We're breathing deeply as we squeeze and release our thigh muscles. Connect with the fullness of your breath as you allow your fingers to bend and straighten. Allow your hands to circle to engage your wrist. Allow your hands to relax at your side as you squeeze and release your glute muscles. On our inhale breath, we're going to lift the shoulders up towards the sky. On the exhale breath, allow the shoulder blades to release back to the mat. Now focusing on facial muscles, allow the lips to move across the teeth. So move your lips across your teeth, wiggle your nose, move your cheeks, and blink the eyes open. Your breath guides the knees to flow to bending, so the soles of the feet connect with your mat. And as we exhale, the knees flow to the front of the room. We're going to turn our body onto the side. The arm closest to the mat becomes the pillow for the head. From here, we'll take a breath, place our hands in front of chest, and slowly, gently, we'll press the body upright, not rushing, taking our time. We're going to guide ourselves to any comfortable seated position. Relax your arms, either on your legs or at your side. Be sure to lift the heart up. The heart is lifted so we can receive more length in the spine, and we notice how we're feeling at this moment in time. The breath allows the arms to extend outward and overhead. Lift the heart up and rotate the arms in, allow the palms to touch. Release the elbows to bend, breathe deep. And together we're going to meet up at heart center. Once we connect with heart center, we'll take a full breath. As we exhale, we're going to release and fold forward. Let's remember, be kind to others, be kind to ourselves, and to be gentle to our bodies. The light in me bows down to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Alrighty. So for my YouTube friends that have joined maybe a little later, my name is Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. If you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe. I go live on a regular basis. So I'll look forward to seeing you on your mat soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.